All right, Coach, you can start with an opening statement.
Yeah, happy with the win. All parts of our game that I think we can improve upon. I think we can all agree that, probably wasn't our best game, but at this point in the season, I said to the team, it's one of those things that you just got to gut it out, and it's almost that survive and advance a little bit there. So, that's a sign of a good team too, that you're able to, when you're playing against good teams, you're still able to kind of gut it out when you don't have your best stuff. So I'm happy with that, but I think we also know that we're going to need a lot more going into tomorrow's game as well.
Okay, so we'll start with questions for the student athletes, and then let you get back, and we'll keep going for a couple more. Haley, starting with you to get the scoring started, pretty good one. How did it feel to kind of get the energy for your team early?
Yeah, it was good. Like Matt said, I don't want to say started slow, but we were kind of lacking energy at the beginning, so it was good to get on the board first, and then we're confident in our team to kind of just lock it down from there. So it's obviously nice to get the first one, had a really good pass and screen in front, so kind of just were able to battle back from there.
And then flipping to the second goal, take us through kind of what went through your vision in your head on that play.
To be honest, I just saw the puck come out, and we know that these boards are pretty bouncy, so it came straight out, and I was just trying to get it on net, try and get something going, and it just ended up going in, and yeah, pretty happy about it, I guess.
So I'd like to get both of your perspective on this. That's your 5th game against St. Laurent. Not that I have to remind you this season. It's possible you get a 6th next week. What is the rivalry like, the good and the bad? Wins and losses in there, and obviously, both of you not being first years have done it before. What is that at this point in the year to play them 5 times and all these games have been close and big games?
Yeah, obviously it doesn't get old. Like you said, it's a huge rivalry. It has been for a while, so it's always a fun game, and we always get excited to play them. And again, like you said, every game's close, so we know that it's going to be a battle, and we also know that we are a strong team that can bring a lot of energy, like we said, and kind of dominate from there. So we're excited if we get to play them again. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard playing a team 6 times in a season, but we definitely have what we have in the locker room, and I think we're pretty confident with it. And it's always fun playing against them. It always gets the tension going, and games like that are always fun to play in. So yeah, if it does happen, we'll be looking forward to that.
Great. And Haley, last one, not confirmed obviously, but Selection Sunday, you're hoping to trend towards having a home game in the NCAA tournament with a trip to the Frozen Four on the line. Talk about your band, your fans, and what it means to do that at home.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Obviously, we've kind of been that's one of the goals we've been working for, obviously, clinching home ice. So that'd be really exciting for us and our community, and we got a really tight-knit community, like you mentioned, really strong band. So we'd be really looking forward to getting on home ice, and I think it'd be a big advantage for us.
All right, you're both off the hook. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Coach, last year you guys faced Colgate in the finals as well, unable to get the win or get the result you wanted in that one. What's kind of the mindset going in tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully we don't see the same results as we did last year. That was a tough one last year, so hopefully everyone's just kind of put that game out of their memories and that, which I think we did. It's a different year and everything too, but every time we play Colgate, we know it's going to be a tough game, and we've had some good results against them this year, so I'm sure that's playing a little bit into their motivation as well, on top of playing for a championship too. So expect nothing but their best, and hopefully we can bring our best too.
Coach, we asked the student athletes the same question. Playing a team 5 times in a season, potentially a 6th time. You can only game plan so much when you know everybody, in and out, right? Not to mention there's literally cousins on these teams. So you can't know each other more. As a coach, how do you approach it as a different situation in a conference tournament game, or potentially to go to the Frozen Four?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just not, looking at the prior results. Like we talk about, every game you got to take in stride and that, and especially in playoffs too. Like every game's, it's like a new season. So it doesn't matter the results that happened before. Obviously, like you said, we're definitely familiar with each other. So the game planning and everything probably isn't as much as maybe when you're playing someone that you haven't played too much. But it's still just the rivalry, the tension there between the teams, in a good way. We kind of bring out the best in each other sometimes. So hopefully, if we do see them again, we're going to put together another pretty good game.
And last question about a specific athlete. So Michelle Pasechnik, goalie of the year in the league, named last night, national top 3 for goalie of the year. Obviously, has been an integral part of your success in her career. Really good tonight. Just talk about her a little bit.
Yeah, like she kept us in the game there a little bit when, like I said, we didn't have our best stuff. Especially right at the beginning of the first period there, she made a couple of really big saves for us, and it kind of like settled things down a little bit. That we kind of got put on our heels at times at the beginning of the game there. And, again, I've always said, like, knowing that you have a goaltender like Michelle back there that can make those big saves, it gives you a lot of confidence. So knowing that she was in the game and she was going to be there for us and make those big saves, I think that kind of took a little bit of the weight off of our players' shoulders, and allowed us to just kind of settle into our game and then just